So what's the Grape Explorer talking about today? Well, we're back to our Grand Cru Class A series, and we were talking about a wine that's very, very special to me, Chateau Smith Haut Lafitte. And you can see right here, we brought the second wine, and we'll discuss the second wine in a little bit, but we also wanted to highlight where this wine is, and it's in an area called Petit. And this wine is owned by Daniel and Florence Cathiard, so bigger than life when we always go to visit. And I did get a chance to go to the Chateau this year in 22 to taste their 22 vintage. Of course, you see Daniel and Florence are very, very outgoing people, and have run this property. It's called acclaimed, which is a resort. It's a 5-star resort. They have a beautiful restaurant there, just first class, the whole 9 yards with this family. But this is actually, people want to know, Smith is not a French name. How did you get Smith on this bottle? Well, this property was owned at one time by a gentleman named George Smith, who was Scottish, and he actually owned this property. And of course, he carried that name very proudly, put it on there. And of course, when they call it Lafitte, it's not Chateau Lafitte like Lafitte Rothschild. So if you notice, it's got 2 F's to it, just so they discern that it's not the same Lafitte. But Smith Haut Lafitte is a beautiful property. We consider this one of the top echelon properties in all of Pays-Sac-Lignon. We talked about Aubryon, we talked about Aubailly. These are really, really top level. Smith Haut Lafitte has earned its place, and they've worked very hard, the Cathiards, to make this property really, really well. 2019 was a great year, but they're 22 stellar wines. And you can see right here, if you look at Ferret's book, so there's no classification here. But they did make the cut, which is one of the top Pays-Sac-Lignon. And we feel that this is an area that people should pay attention to. This is Grave region, so lots of gravel soil. The Cabernet Sauvignon flourishes in these gravel soils to create very, very beautiful, elegant wines. Again, this is David Kohl, the Grape Explorer, talking about grapes, talking about Grand Cru Class A, and talking about Bordeaux wine.